Hello and welcome to That Was the Week That Was it? The podcast that is an absolute shambles this week, I'm afraid. Basically, technical issues. We live in the countryside now, and internet doesn't work particularly well between two computers. So, joining me at some point, maybe, possibly, is my co-host, Emmy. How you doing, Emmy? You all right?
I'm all right. I'm going through my music box.
You trying to find a headphone splitter?
Yes.
Good job. Okay. And also joining me on the sofa, on the chair, should I say, is our pug Pippa as well, who you may hear at some point. But our guest for this episode is a comedian, loads of YouTube videos on the old YouTube. He's the creator of lots of them. I'm going to reword that. I'll use the intro from before. It's fine. It's Alasdair Beckett-King. How are you?
Hello, Alex. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for your
Thank you for inviting me.
Your patience. We're now like 20 minutes into the allotted space, and we're
20 minutes in, and we haven't bantered a single bant.
Not a single bant
at
all.
We haven't podded a single cast.
It's been absolute balderdash, as they say, or bollocks. Actually, is what I say. But never mind. So, we've known each other since 2005. We met on that game show. Do you remember that?
Yeah, is that the largely livestock based game show?
That's the one. Yes, Count Your Chickens, I believe it was called.
I think that was what it was called in season 1.
Yes.
After that, they added all sorts of other poultry and wildfowl, and I feel like they diluted the concept.
Yes,
it's Count Your Chickens. It's not Count Geese.
No, it wasn't.
Is
and
it?
They tried
That's not a saying.
They tried to better it every season by adding more as well. So
more and higher quality birds, pheasants, swans.
Yeah.
And it's like the fans who came for chicken counting, you've lost them. Mm-hmm. And who is this appealing to?
Yeah. And it literally became a game show, didn't it? Just a game show.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't work with that. You cannot work with that. And so we told them to stick it in the end, didn't we?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, 300 episodes behind the belt. Thank you very much.
Yep.
That's it.
Stuff it.
I'll take my feathers and go.
Yeah. Yeah. Amateurs. But yes, that's the reason we're here, Alasdair, after all this nonsense, is your week. How's it been?
Oh, it's been a trying week, frankly.
Has it really? Should we start with
a little under the weather.
Should we start with Monday and see how that goes? How was Monday for you?
Tiles came off the roof.
Literally?
Yep.
Not euphemism.
Yes, it's not a euphemism. No. In the usually I'd spend Monday sort of rambling around the old estate.
The car.
Sort of, it's just yeah. Usually I'd spend Monday going around the estate in a Ford Focus. Just playing Coldplay really loud.
I see.
Which is the way they do it around here. But no. What do they call them? Shingles.
Yes.
Is that the name for the roof slates?
Shingles? Shingles.
It feels like shingles is three things. It's roof slates.
Yeah.
It's those things outside pubs, and it's a horrible disease.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's the adult chickenpox, I believe.
Adult chickenpox.
Yeah.
Which is way worse than adult chickenpox sounds, because chickenpox sounds quite fun and harmless.
It does. Yeah. I mean, I had chickenpox when I was 16, which is quite late to get it, really.
That's bordering on shingles.
It is bordering on shingles. And, in for a bad time when a friend of ours who's a GP comes around the house, sees me and goes, "Oh my God, what happened?"
Ooh,
that's not a good time, is it? That's not a good
That's
thing
worrying.
To have.
But
yeah.
I guess it's the same with the shingles on our place, because everybody wants their shingles coming off at the same time. So they have one of those like chickenpox parties. They brought their houses round just to sort of get it off of our house. And there's slates, there's leading.
Yeah.
There's other structural elements of a roof that I don't know the name for, flying about the place.
Is asbestos involved?
You bet your ass. Asbestos. Yes.
Do I have to? But I don't really want to bet my ass on that. Not on asbestos. I think that gets a bad press, though, asbestos.
Yeah, all years and years and years of preventing fires. Does it get any credit for that? No one ever mentions that.
No, they just mentioned the bad things.
They just mentioned the horrible disease. It's like, what about the early work?
Yeah. Is that difficult second album that Asbestos had?
Yes. Yeah, no, it's just come on, cancel culture. It's time we recognised that people are complex. That they can be good and bad.
Yes.
Yes, asbestos killed loads of people,
But
and it's a horrible disease. But also,
yeah,
good roofing material. Right up until we knew that, it was great.
Yeah, many years of good work, and then all undone by one.
Oh yeah, but then the woke are like, oh no.
Yeah.
If you inhale it,
Well, don't inhale it.
You don't inhale it. Just put it in the roof and don't inhale it. We never told you to inhale it.
Yeah, who's going around their roofs just breathing in heavily?
If you're in the roof, if you're working on a roof, and there's any powder, don't inhale any powders in the roof.
That's what masks are
for. No
for.
roofing materials or insulation.
Exactly.
Or fireproofing. Come on.
They brought it on themselves.
It's PC gone mad.
It is. Yeah. But that's good. So you.
That was Monday.
That was Monday.
What a day.
What a day. It sounds like it was a hectic day.
It's been a nightmare of a week, frankly, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing else happened on Monday then? That was it?
There was that and Vicar murdered. I don't really want to go into... No, you know how it is in these small towns.
Yeah.
There's a murder a week.
I know.
Usually I solve it, but
couldn't be bothered.
On this occasion, I was too busy with the roof, frankly. So
okay,
we just had to leave it to the police. The usual authorities dealt with it. I don't think it'll ever. I don't think we'll ever know who did it.
No,
I don't think we'll ever find out.
It's a shame, but hey, life goes on. Well, kind of.
Not for Reverend Johnson, but
for that one, no. Yeah. Just a quick word from Emily. An update there. Have you got the splitter, Emily?
No, I can't find it.
Okay.
It's not my music box. It's not the electrics box.
Well, you can join in. I guess
I could sit like this.
You can sit with your head really close to me. I guess.
We don't have headphones that are like separate.
Separate headphones.
You know, like you can wear one and I can wear the other.
Well, like we're on a date.
Yeah.
This is so romantic.
If only you knew us. We do, but that's a very short. That's a very short wire, Emmy.
Wait, am I having it stand?
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really need the headphones. When you think about it, I could just, if it's just us two talking, we can have it like that.
You sure?
Yeah. Probably. It might pick up, but who knows? This is a maverick episode, Alasdair.
Yeah. I guess I have to try not to talk over you.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
We'll see what
I should do anyway, just out of politeness.
Yeah, you have the comfy chair. I'll sit on the painful chair.
Do you want a cushion?
No, I'm good. Just see how our week was, Alasdair. Okay, so this might not work. This might not work at all. But you know what? I'm going to release it anyway.
Should we? Since this is a different setup, would you like to start again? But with any position?
No.
Thank you for.
We don't want a second run at Monday. No, all right. Okay.
No, that was gold. That was gold. Forget it. So, Monday, you didn't hear any of that.
No.
Can you just repeat it for me? Don't worry about it. Monday, something about shingles and asbestos.
Shingles came off the roof. Asbestos redeemed. I think. Would you agree, Alex, that we redeemed asbestos?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. Because basically, you'll listen back later. It's fine. But it's gold.
All right.
Absolute gold.
And Vicar murdered. But we don't need to go into it. Don't too much.
Don't need that. So
what's one Vicar?
Less than 2.
Yes. Yeah. That wasn't a delay. That was me counting.
Yeah. Tuesday.
Is that a delay?
Sorry. Is that a complete sentence? I thought that was the beginning of
what happened on Tuesday.
What happened on Tuesday? Well, usually on Tuesday, arts and crafts, and this Tuesday was no exception. So I went into the atelier, I think is the word.
Oh yeah,
my studio.
I have not heard that word before.
Well, in that case, it definitely is the word.
Good.
An atelier, like an artist's studio, I think.
Is it like a vuvuzela?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Is it like a vuvuzela?
Yeah, it does sound like an instrument, but it's a space, a room. And what I like to do is mainly I'm mainly working wicker these days.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a mainly wicker-based artist.
It's that season. Well, May, I suppose.
It is the
primary
wicker season,
but,
yes.
But autumn as well. People like their wicker. And do you get much call for making like guys or something like that to put on the fire?
Well, it's shockingly unpopular as an art form, but you're absolutely right that Harvest Festival time, autumn, that's where throughout the year people will sneer at wicker. They're like, "Oh, what is it? A dried reed? I don't understand. Oh, baskets. You know how it is." But then autumn comes along, and that's when they come knocking. They're saying, "Yes, can you make a guy for a bonfire? Yes, could you do a little display for a harvest festival? Yes, actually, we do need a basket for eggs."
Mm-hmm. For logs.
I mean, that would have.
Like
if
you have a log burner or a fire, you need a wicker basket for your logs.
Yes, don't get it too near the fire. Obviously, that is one of the downsides of wicker. It's a flammable art form.
I've heard,
but nothing lasts in this world, and that is, for me, that is part of the wicker. That is part of the story of wicker.
Yeah, nothing lasts forever.
Nothing lasts forever. That's what wicker says. Yes, once I was wet and pliant. Now I'm dry, hard, and rigid. Get me too near a fire.
Yeah,
I'm gone.
Yeah, it's like life,
frazzled, like a packet of Frazzles, dead.
Like poetry.
Isn't that's life, isn't it? That's you as a child, that's you as an adult, and then get too near to a fire one day, straight up 90, full flames.
Not a chance.
Yeah, the people, the Socko are coming in, going like, maybe she was smoking in bed. I don't know what's happened. It's a case of spontaneous human combustion. It's not. It's wicker.
Wicker.
It's always down to wicker.
Wicker work.
Wicker work. Yes. God damn it. Yeah, that's a shame. That wicker isn't as popular as it used to be.
It is a shame in the 1970s you couldn't move for wicker.
So
everything was made of wicker. Whole buildings were made of wicker in the 70s.
Yeah. I had a wicker chair when I was younger. Yeah, I had a wicker chair when I was younger. Yeah, I slowly unpicked it through the years.
Yeah.
It slowly unravelled.
Wicker trousers.
Oh, well, wicker trousers. Let's say about wicker trousers.
Weaving the wicker from the chair into trousers until eventually, gradually, what once was chair becomes trouser. And that's the magic of wicker, that you can do that. And I can't think of another medium where that would be possible.
No, and that's also life. It starts as a chair.
And it ends as trousers. Yeah.
And then
that's life. I can't think of another chair. Tell me another thing that you could weave into a chair. It's the only woven chair. It's the only material you could weave into a solid piece of furniture. It's just incredible.
I could Google it, but
yeah.
There's no need to, because we know the answer, which is that wicker.
It's wicker. Yeah.
It's wicker.
Yeah.
Wicker is remarkable.
God. They still... I haven't seen anything wicker in quite some time, actually.
Well, Alasdair has. He's doing it on Tuesday.
Yeah, I've got all the wicker.
That's why I haven't seen it, because you've got it all.
Yeah, I'm a wicker hoarder. My idea is, in Goldfinger, the way he's attempting to irradiate Fort Knox so that his supply of gold becomes more valuable.
Yeah.
I'm that, but wicker.
Wicker finger.
I'm wicker finger, yeah.
I'll
beckon you.
For God's sake.
I beckon you into my wicker web. My wicker web. That's hard to say.
Yeah.
But don't go in.
It's highly flammable.
Highly flammable.
Yep, it's really flammable. It's uncomfortable.
Safety nightmare.
It's creaky. It's very creaky. It's very distinctive sound. The wicker web.
Mm.
Yep. If a bit snaps, digs in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not good. Well, Tuesday was Wicker. It's a shame that it wasn't Wicker Wednesday, because that's got a nice ring to it.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry that I didn't arrange things based on alliteration. I mean, this is my week.
Yeah, Murder Monday.
I didn't realise I was on trial.
Murder Monday.
Tuesday's Arts and Crafts.
Tuesday's Arts and Crafts.
Tuesday's Arts and Crafts, yeah.
doesn't scan.
It's arts and crafts : Wicker. I'm sorry. Now that I know it's alliterative,
Yeah,
I'll be alliterative for the rest of the week.
and I'm just thinking of a Wicker colon.
Yep, you can do that. You can do anything with Wicker.
So I'm going to jump straight to the part of the podcast I hate. Really, now that's the
and yet you persist.
And yet I persist. Is this podcast's theme music? No, minute, I've got it completely wrong because I haven't got the script in front of me.
Yeah,
I got a clue. This feature's intro music was recorded. Oh my god! This feature's intro music was produced after the podcast recording. So here it is. There it is, worth the wait. What did you?
you
I enjoyed it.
I could probably.
I enjoyed that a lot.
Whether or not I do is a matter. So, what did you think?
I was bopping my head and tapping my toes. I
noticed.
Yeah, I think what impressed me was it's got a strong Dylan vibe, and I appreciate that.
Yes, yeah.
But I didn't expect you to go so Welsh with it.
A Welsh Dylan. I mean, it's Bob Dylan Thomas, isn't it?
Bob Dylan Thomas. Yes, I didn't expect you to go quite so under Milkwood.
Yes.
It had harmonicas in all the keys.
Yes.
And keys, which normally aren't an instrument. But I was folk music always has a certain jingle jangle to it, and I thought the use of unconventional instruments to create percussion.
Yes,
I thought that was very, very interesting.
Well, I mean, I have to be
kind of thing a young Bob Dylan Thomas would have done.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's a homage to Bob Dylan Thomas, both of them, or the one person combined, whoever it is.
I like this sound effect that you got into it.
Well, the pug.
There you go, that one.
Yeah, let's have a bit of pug in there. Yeah.
Well, because like early Dylan recordings have a lot of noises like that in them anyway, just because he's coughing and sniffing. He didn't do second takes.
No, he didn't. No,
and it was cold in New York at the time, so everyone had a bit of a sniffle.
Yeah, but you got to add that sniffle in, and it goes in with the Welsh thing because when you're pronouncing Welsh words, you've got that a lot of phlegm involved. I think.
Yeah, I think you have to have a tongue. It's quite important for Welsh, isn't it?
What, a tongue?
Having a tongue, I think if my friend's dad had part of his tongue cut out. Because he had throat cancer. So say if there's Welsh people who have part of their tongue cut out, that's really harsh on them for trying to speak Welsh then from that point on. I wonder if they
certainly it is. By all means, it is absolutely a language that you need a tongue to say many of the sounds in it.
Unlike
every other language.
Unlike largely vowel-based languages.
Which
are less tongue-centric.
What's the vowel-based ones?
Well, they'd probably have names like wow or I, or just ah.
Gaelic.
Is that what
Gaelic?
To me, yeah, garlic.
We're not supposed to pronounce it Gaelic or garlic. I'm always being told off by my Scottish mum.
How do you pronounce it?
You should pronounce it like the word garlic, but without the R.
Gaelic.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that in an English accent, it's still wrong because you can't. Essentially, in my mum's opinion, you can't pronounce it correctly in an English accent. Gaelic is the correct pronunciation.
Oh,
Gaelic.
But
that R doesn't exist. Doesn't exist in English in any English accent.
How do they pronounce garlic?
Garlic. So garlic has an R because most Scottish accents are rhotic, so it's garlic.
Ah, garlic.
So it's garlic, but you don't put the R in, so it's Gaelic.
Right.
But that doesn't work in an English accent.
Yeah. Go on, give it a go.
No, I tried already. I'm not going to do it. I've got English accent. I can't.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like if I try pronouncing anything French or João, who's Portuguese. I can't pronounce it. He's a friend of mine called João. That's not how you say his name. That's just English.
Wow, you're a bad friend. This is shocking.
I mean, technically speaking,
you would admit to being a bad friend like that.
Technically speaking, I am sort of Scottish.
Are you?
Yeah, my grandfather was Scottish, so
Well, you're not
maybe
as
it should
Scottish.
seep in, maybe, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't belong anywhere now.
There's a lot of garlic in the song.
There was a lot of garlic in the song.
I was
practically
surprised
smell it.
at how much I could smell.
Yeah, you can practically smell
Is
it.
this principally an aural medium?
Yes, yeah. Some people say you can't get the sense of smell over sound, but
No, you can.
I think I proved it.
You can. You absolutely can.
Yeah, you can certainly smell that. Hey, was there
I
anything?
can smell it.
Yeah, you can smell it. Was there anything you didn't particularly like about it?
I think I don't look. Anybody who creates something and puts it out there has my respect.
Oh,
I
really?
want to be absolutely clear about that.
Well, that's a first.
I'm not a huge fan of the use of children's choirs in music. And the reason for that is I'm from the northeast of England, and whenever they have a kids' choir in a pop song, it's always kids from London. So when they're in the mixing studio, they're like, oh, it's just the sound of some general children. But from everyone else's point of view, this is the sound of Cockney street urchins.
Yeah.
And it's just we don't need no education. It's like, well, maybe some elocution, maybe broaden your horizons and get out of London. Your horrible
Do you
Cockney
find yourself automatically grasping your wallet when you hear it?
I tell you what, I do. I check my silk handkerchiefs are in situ.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing I check.
And your pocket watches are still there.
My pocket watches, my little purse of monies, I check those things straight away. And so that's why whenever I hear a little kid choir, a creepy little horror movie little kid choir,
No. Are you not a fan of the song "There's No One Quite Like Grandma"?
Isn't it Grandpa? Or is that a different song? Are there two songs?
I think it is. I think it is.
There's another one.
Is there
I'm thinking of Grandpa, We Love You.
Too.
Grandpa, We Love You, yeah. Actually, is it Grandpa?
There's no one quite like Grandpa. Grandma, We Love You.
No, Grandpa, We Love You.
Oh.
I just said Grandma.
I don't know.
That's...
Well,
see, I never knew my granddad, so that's probably the reason.
That's sad. That's sad. It was Clive Owen from Dad's Army playing Grandpa in the video, I think. So that's why I remember that it was a man.
Clive Owen is from Shoot 'em Up and Croupier.
Wait, no, Clive Dunn. Yeah, Clive Dunn. I see what you've done. Yeah, I see what you've done there. Is you've corrected me.
I was thinking,
but Clive Owen is the actor from Children of Men.
Yeah. Was it really Clive Owen?
Yeah, Clive Owen from Dad's Army. Remember?
Yeah, is that scene where he says, "Don't panic."
Don't like it up
the men. Yeah. Oh well, I'm glad you managed to gain something from that oral experience. AUR. So we're going to move on to Wednesday. Sharpish.
Wednesday.
Yes. Now tell me about
Wednesday. What happened on Wednesday?
What?
Great
Wednesday?
question.
Well, Wednesday. What?
Big clean.
Oh,
really?
Big full clean. Yeah. So starting with me, my body, top to bottom.
Yep.
And the house as well. Because
bottom?
It's one of the I find, I don't know if you have this. If you're washing yourself and then the bathroom's a bit dirty, you're like, that doesn't seem right. Because how can I become clean while the bathroom? But then equally, if you're cleaning if you're clean and you're cleaning the bathroom, like, now I'm getting dirty, and so it's like, so what I find is you need to do them simultaneously. So I will be cleaning completely naked. I'm sorry to describe.
Don't apologise for that at all. I mean,
please close your ears so you can't hear what I'm saying.
No, I'm opening.
So basically, the full naked clean, and I see myself not just as a thing to be cleaned, but also a tool that cleans.
A vessel, a cleaning.
Yeah, I am the sponge. I don't want to say spiritual, but at some point, where does the cleaning product end and where do I begin?
Mm. Now you say you are the sponge.
I am, yeah, a sponge, yes.
Okay.
Or cloth.
Yeah, you strike me more as a cloth.
Well, the thing about the sponge is you've got the abrasive side, and we all have our abrasive side, and so
We do.
that's why I feel like I have a certain connection to sponges.
I can see why it took you all day.
Yeah, I took flipping ages.
I bet.
We've got the east wing, the west wing,
Yep.
the north wing. They don't. A lot of buildings don't have a third wing, but we have three.
Chicken wing.
And then, of course, the chicken wing where we filmed that game show.
Yeah. Count your chickens.
In the series 1.
Yes, which you weren't party to, Emmy, but you'll hear that later.
That was an excellent callback, bearing in mind that you did not hear it. They really set that up very nicely.
It's nice though. But yeah. I mean, I find that it gets to a point where you can only clean so much, and you begin to get dirty again through, over
you start
exertion.
Sweating. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And it's okay. I'm just going to say it. Entropy.
Good.
Entropy.
I'm glad you said it.
It's the elephant in the room.
Yes.
It's entropy, and it's the second law of thermodynamics. I think. Is it?
I think it
first
might
law,
be.
second law.
I think it's second.
It's one of the top 2 laws of thermodynamics that entropy increases. So, whenever you're cleaning, you're fighting a losing battle.
Yeah.
You've got the second law of thermodynamics on your case.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's like that thing where it's like the thing where you drink yourself sober. I think it's like you will clean yourself dirty.
Yep, absolutely.
Which is a phrase I didn't think I'd ever say.
Clean yourself dirty. Yeah, that was the title of that track that you wrote for the middle section of the podcast. Yes,
that's right. Yeah, the rap one.
Then you could go outside and hose down.
Yeah, but Hose Down was the other track from the rap album as well. So proud of that one. But you managed to get out of there. You got out of the wings, you got clean, and that's it for another week, I imagine.
Little too much water, everything's shrunk. A little bit small. The doorways somewhat narrowed. I'm having to go through sideways now, but clean, sparklingly clean.
Lovely, and because you're a sponge, you got bigger, which makes it even more difficult.
That's probably it. I've probably just absorbed fluid.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Sad day. So Thursday, Wednesday was very productive, but Thursday, how the hell was that?
Well, I was pretty weary, as you can imagine, after a Wednesday like that.
Yes.
So I invited a friend over.
Oh.
Did they come?
In fact, I think... sorry, what was that, Emmy?
Did they come?
Yes.
You invited them.
I invited them and they came, which is a first.
Oh.
And my friend's name is Jebediah.
Oh, that's a name, isn't it?
Quickfit is his full name, Jebediah Quickfit. And he's an explorer.
Okay, so do you not see him much?
I see him a lot because he's quite... He's not got... it's a bit embarrassing. He's not hugely well off, Jebediah Quickfit. And a lot of people assume he's like the heir to the Quickfit empire, but it's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
I thought that.
Yeah, no.
I didn't put the two together.
No connection at all. It's just a coincidence.
Is it spelled the same?
No, it's spelled with Q's. It's all Q's. It's all Q's.
Just all Q's.
His surname is Q, but it's pronounced Quickfit.
What about if you're Scottish? How do you pronounce it?
Q, or Quickfit.
Okay.
And so basically he explores, but he doesn't go that far.
Right.
So there's lots of people think, everywhere's been mapped out, but lots of things haven't. Like what's happening on roundabouts, no one knows. So he'll go right into the roundabout and he'll produce a beautifully detailed map of a roundabout that a roundabout. Is there a right down to like is there a frog or
Really?
pebbles? Like
Jeez.
individual gravels. So if you were stuck on a roundabout and you had one of his maps, you'd be light years ahead of somebody without the map.
Sometimes maps are like artwork, so could you frame one of his roundabouts?
They are. The drawings are absolutely exquisite, and what he does is he uses materials that he finds during his exploration. So you'd have like maybe crisp packet wrappers, sort of bricolaged in, sometimes bits of frog and gravel.
Wow.
Just sort of create. So it's sometimes they can be quite heavy.
Yeah.
The last one came in 4 kilos.
I suppose he sort of needed a job after he went into administration, didn't he?
No, he's not part.
Oh, he's not part of Quick Fit. Sorry,
no. He's not part. It's actually a bit of an awkward thing. So I'd appreciate it because if he listens to this, he's going to be like, "Why do they keep implying that I'm connected to the large chain Quick Fit?"
I apologise, Jebediah Quick Fit. You are not part of the Quick Fit.
Sorry, JJ. The second J is also Jebediah. Well, sorry, it's Jebediah Quick Fit.
Quick Fit.
Yeah. Or JJ.
Yeah. Jebediah Quick Fit.
Jebediah. I misspoke. Jebediah.
Jedediah.
Yes.
Jedediah. And how's that spelled?
QQ. Jedediah.
Hey.
QQ.
Yeah, no, it's a bit like you've missed a few Qs, but yeah, pretty. That's the gist of it.
I got the gist. Yeah. So what did I just spell out? Quinoa or something?
I think it's a swear.
It might be a swear.
It's very offensive on our around our way.
Wrote.
Yeah. Oh, bless. But I mean, where's he from? Because it sounds like it's a regional name.
Well, he's from our village, same as the late Reverend Johnson, and nobody else who I've mentioned. Oh. And the name of that village is. Are you asking me the name of the village?
Yeah. If you're going to give the information, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you. The name of that village is Popple in Quim.
Oh, okay.
Right, I realise now what I've done there is remembered the name of a Welsh soap opera and mispronounced it. Pobble in Quim. That's the name of the village.
Okay.
Bless.
Have you been there?
I've been to Quim a few times. Not as often as I like. It's a lovely place, but yeah. Very warm summers. Anyway, so
yeah. So I think you're thinking of Pobble under Quim, and it's that's a totally different place.
Yes, I am.
We often get their post.
Yeah. So yes, Thursday was an experience.
What did you do with Jebediah?
Yeah, what did you do? Yeah.
Just chilled, just basically chilled out. He showed me some of his new maps. He asked if he could map out near where we live. We've got an earthworks, which is like the shop, the works. It's an entirely Iron Age version of that,
right?
And completely unexplored by human hands. So,
like the works.
Yeah, absolutely. So he just he just set to. You just give him some charcoal and what I do is I give him a sheet of old underlay wallpaper, because he can just set away, and there's no limit to how far he can go. Well, except the end of the roll, by which point I've got another.
And I guess he has to explore in a straight line.
Yes, it does. It does make for very narrow maps. But that is just one of the things that makes him unique as an explorer.
Yeah.
It's quite quirky.
Yeah, maybe he sounds absolutely mental. But
he's not.
No, I know he's not. But
he's fine. I don't know why we're attacking JJ.
Yeah.
He's not.
Well, I said to JJ, I'm going to talk about you on the podcast.
Oh.
That'll have warmed his little heart because yes, he does have a heart murmur actually, so he's not that well.
Okay, I
And
apologise.
Again.
When I think about him listening to this now and his little face sinking,
Yeah.
Alex.
His
ashen,
face just
his ashen face,
sinking
his
into
eyebrows. His eyebrows are poorly attached in the first place, so
collapsing
often
in.
they've been known to slide right down.
His head. Yeah.
Sometimes they're often mistaken for a moustache by passers-by if he's having a bad day. So I could see those going chinward.
Oh, Alex.
I feel so bad now.
Well, look, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I'm
Okay,
just trying to
I
let you know.
formally apologise.
Maybe think before you speak. Is what I'm
I
saying.
formally apologise to Jebediah. Jebediah. Can you spell it for me again?
Jebediah. Q.
Jebediah. Quick fit. I apologise wholeheartedly to you.
I'm sure he'll accept that. Thanks, Alex.
Good.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Moving on. So Friday, I guess. What was that like?
Mardi Gras.
Oh, it was like Mardi Gras. It was Mardi Gras.
It was Mardi Gras. Now, I know what you're going to say. Isn't Mardi Gras conventionally on a Tuesday? And I would say, not in Pobble and Quim.
No.
No, our calendar has been several days out ever since 1708. And so we do Mardi Gras in October on a Friday.
Is that because of internet issues, or is that just because?
Yeah, it's lag basically. It's
lag.
It's a lag of several days and months to the point that Mardi Gras happens.
Like the beginning of this recording, I imagine that's how it started.
They haven't got COVID there yet.
They haven't got COVID yet. Wow.
The lag is that.
That's how serious the lag is. Yeah.
Jeez. So the Mardi
Gras. Floats. Papier-mâché heads.
Do they?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. The music. There was music.
Was
you wouldn't.
There? Okay.
If you're too much to fit in your ears.
Really?
You'd have to have them widened.
Like, how good is the music?
I wouldn't say it was good, but there is just in terms of volume, quantity of music. There's every corner you turn, someone's there musicking a little piece of music.
Oh. Any particular instruments?
Again, the people of Pobble and Quim, what they like to do is improvise. So you'll see every day items such as children, dogs, cars, and musical instruments being used as musical instruments.
Unbelievable.
Did you get yourself any beads?
Beads?
Yeah, like Mardi Gras beads.
We don't really do the. I understand that sort of people give out beads for Mardi Gras.
It's a particular thing, isn't there?
Yeah, it's kind of a thing. But instead of that, what we have is cold meats. Okay. Just a selection of cold meats on a string.
That's good.
And I'm a vegan, so so strictly speaking, I should say no. But it's Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
Mardi Gras is Mardi Gras. It means Fat Tuesday, and it's now Friday. Put on a sausage hat.
Yeah, it's weird because I mean the podcast episode before yours is Jake Yap, and he's a vegan.
Of course he is.
And he's
like king of the vegans.
He's king of the vegans. And the one before that one was Charlie Higson, but we talk about meat. Forget that one.
Yeah, he likes meat.
He likes meat. The one before that one was Lee Brace, and he is a vegan on a Friday. So what?
Really?
That's what's going on. There's a pattern.
He's vegan on a Friday.
Only on a Friday.
I think it's that there are people out there who are vegans.
There's a lot of vegans out there.
Yeah. It's a thing now.
It's interesting how, to be honest, the Friday you decide, I'll have the meat on the Friday, whereas maybe it's balancing out. I don't know.
That's it. I was probably having his meat.
Maybe so. But how was the meat? What sort of meat was it?
Well, I didn't eat it.
You just looked at it.
I just wore it.
Oh, you just wore it.
Yeah. I guess you don't want to make a fuss, do you?
No.
But it was.
It's not the same as wearing fur, is it? It's not.
No, it's not, because
wearing an omelette as a hat. It's not the same thing.
No, certainly isn't.
No.
It's not like you're killing a cow.
No.
Yourself.
No, you're not doing it yourself. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But I mean, I'd love to see the floats. I mean, I'll have to have a look, see if there's any pictures online of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, cameras don't work in Poblinquim, so there's not because of the lag. Yes, they haven't been invented here yet. So at the moment, it's lithographs is the best you can do.
Yeah.
But posing for lithographs, you can be there for a week.
Yeah.
Just doing thumbs up. Yeah, Mardi Gras over.
And also,
so, I'm still posing for one of them.
Yeah. But that'd have been an incredibly boring episode of our podcast, though, as well. What did you do last week? Post for a lithograph?
Post for a lithograph, yeah. For a whole week.
Painful.
It's taken age.
Painful.
But Mardi Gras, it all went off very well.
Say again?
Mardi Gras went off very well. I think everyone was very impressed.
Music.
Good.
Until the murderer of the vicar was revealed quite dramatically.
And who was
kind
it?
of like a murder mystery sort of.
Yes, well, because we thought it had all gone quiet.
Yeah.
But then, as you know, Mardi Gras tends to end with the decapitation of the largest float.
Yes,
which was in the shape of chicken, of course.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And what they'd done is the police, they'd rigged it up so that the suspects were all inside the chicken. The idea being that when a lever is pulled, the guilty person will shoot out egg style and be revealed. Now, you're asking me what kind of mechanism could sort guilt from innocence within a papier-mâché chicken?
Well, I didn't ask you that. Do you want me to ask you that?
Yeah, could you ask me that?
Yeah, sure. What was the mechanism they used to propel a criminal through a chicken? I forgot what the question was.
I'll tell you.
And it's so in my head when it went.
I'll answer that question before you've even asked it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to wait for the question. I'll answer it.
Okay.
How do you separate guilt and innocence? Yeah. What mechanism could separate the guilty from the innocent? And I'll tell you the answer to that, Alex and Emmy. I'll tell you, Alex and Emmy. The human conscience.
What?
Yeah. The only way to make it work is to compel the murderer to reveal themselves.
So they jump down themselves.
They've jumped down themselves. So what they've told, it's quite ingenious. They've told the suspects that here they are about to be decapitated, burned alive, ritualistically murdered, a la Midsomer Murders, inside a papier-mâché chicken. Mm-hmm. But they need not fear because only the guilty person will be killed. The magic of Mardi Gras means that the innocent will survive. The guilty person thinks to himself, that's a risk. I'm guilty. I'd better escape. When he sees the opportunity, the hatch, I mean, cloaca. It's a cloaca is what it is. We're all grown-ups here. Mm-hmm. The cloaca opens. Ugh. He or she sees their opportunity, shoots out head first, egg style, straight into cuffs, straight into police custody. Straight into a wicker set of cuffs, and then off in a wicker Black Mariah.
Wow.
To the wicker jail.
So you found out who the murderer
was? It was JJ Quickfit. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
It's always the quiet ones.
Yeah, the vicar caught him trying to map out his naval region, and he just flipped.
He can't help himself, can he?
He cannot help himself. That's the thing. He doesn't recognise boundaries. He doesn't recognise boundaries. Nation.
He doesn't put them in on the map.
He does not put them in. He's a maverick.
Yeah, he just ignores them.
I've got a lot of love for him, but you know,
he did kill a vicar.
He did kill a vicar.
It's not on, is it?
It really isn't on.
It's not on.
That's not on. Well. That's what I said to him. I said, JJ, that's not on.
Yeah.
As they were taking him away.
Yeah. And you had no idea. You had no idea he did that.
I had no idea it was him. I spent the whole day with him.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I cleaned
good.
before he came round.
Yeah.
unbelievable. Well, on that bombshell,
The weekend.
Oh, there was also a
weekend.
bombshell, a wicker bombshell.
Yeah, the weekend. What was that? I know it was Saturday and Sunday, but what?
Frankly, I didn't know we were doing the weekend, which is why I tied it all up on Friday. I created, I think, quite a nice narrative arc there, thinking that it was a
Yeah,
Monday
that
to
was
Friday
good.
thing.
It was good. It was good. And maybe
so Friday and Saturday, mainly reflecting on how well structured the rest of the week had been.
Yeah.
It was sort of a resting on my laurels kind of thing.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, no, you've relaxed. It's fine.
Yeah,
That's
I
what the
relaxed.
weekend's for. That's what the weekend's for.
Like God, but a day earlier because I was a little bit more efficient.
You
just-
ponder.
Prepping for this.
Yeah. I mean, that's I appreciate it because it did round off to a beautiful crescendo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And yeah, I ruined it by asking you.
And you ruined it with
2
your
more
format.
days.
You've ruined it by having 7 days in a week.
Look, if I had been briefed on how many days there were in a week before we started, maybe things would have been different.
You could have just said the gestation period of the chicken took 2 days. We all waited around for ages.
It was quite the Mardi Gras.
It sounded like a I thought you said Mardi Gras then for a second, which is
Mardi Gras.
yeah, just a really pissed off,
A really moody bra.
pissed off underwear. Oh, bless. Well, this has been a complete experience.
It has certainly been a thing that occurred in time, hasn't it?
It really is. It really is. Now, I mean, I have you got to go?
No, time wise. No, I've got a few minutes. I've got a minute.
That's all right.
I've got to start cooking for my partner in a little while, but not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't keep her. We won't starve her. Put it that way. Yeah. So I just thank you so much for doing this. It's been probably the briefest episode we've done, but the most satisfying in my opinion.
But only because of all the issues we...
Yeah, only because of all the issues that we've had. I mean, we did an episode with Ross Lee. That's an experience to listen to that because that's recorded over 2 nights.
Wow.
Simply because of the technical issues we were having.
Well, yeah.
But is that too short? Because I insisted on not doing the weekend.
No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. You stand by your laurels.
It's fine.
You stand by your wicker laurels.
I do.
Oh, good for
I
you.
think a weekend of reflection is fine.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm all for making it shorter.
Mm-hmm. Or just cutting out
Yeah, just cut
all of it.
all of it. But is there anything you would like to promote or plug or boast about? What we got?
Boasting. Yeah, we'll just do. Can we just do a little sort of 10-minute boast at the end of the pod, like an advert? I don't have anything to boast about. You can watch videos that I do or read tweets that I write on YouTube or Twitter. My name's Alasdair Beckett-King. On YouTube, I'm A Beckett-King is the name of my channel. And on Twitter, I'm at Mr. ABK, MisterABK, because somebody else took Mr. ABK.
Yeah, spelled QQ.
I got in there a bit late.
Yeah. QQ.
But also, nobody else has the name Alasdair Beckett-King. So if you Google me, I come up.
Yeah. And I mean, you don't mind me saying so. You have a very distinctive look as well. So you're going to recognise you.
Indeed, it used to be the case that if you Googled Ginger Jesus, I came up.
Oh, really?
But my search engine optimization is not what it once was. I should be clear. I never engineered that. I didn't ask for it to happen.
Just owned that. I am Ginger
Copyrighted.
Jesus.
The way it happened was somebody took my photograph on the train and then posted a picture of me on the Sunderland United Football Club website forums. Do you remember forums?
Yeah.
They're like, hey, it's Ginger Jesus.
Oh.
And so I used to be top line. It's all pictures of Ed Sheeran now.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Doesn't even look like Jesus.
Has he got long hair?
No.
Doesn't have long hair.
No.
Oh. Has he got a beard?
Sometimes.
No, he looks like a little goblin. He's got a little scrubby sort of,
rough.
Yeah, just ginger.
Yeah.
Goblin.
designer stubble
He's the
thing.
ginger goblin. Yeah,
He's a ginger goblin. He's not the ginger Jesus.
No,
He's the ginger devil, if possibly. He's the Satan tempting
He's the
ginger
ginger
Jesus in the
devil.
desert. And a desert is not the place for a ginger person.
No.
No.
Oh no. No, it must be horrible. I do want to bring up before you go, the little man who lives in the crisps.
A close personal friend, yes.
Yes, because he doesn't get enough recognition in my opinion.
I did a little video for people who may not have seen it, which is
he's in the
frankly
video,
most
is he?
people. I did a video about the little man who lives in the crisps, about a little goblin who lives in my cupboard and prefers pom bears to hula hoops. And it was a moderately successful tweet, but by far the most popular video among people I speak to, which is weird. And they all say, "Are you going to do more Little Man Who Lives in the Crisps videos?" And I say no, because it was unpopular. It wasn't that unpopular, but like doing a whole animation. Also, he's from the Northeast, so he speaks with like I'm sick of pom bears, so he talks like that. But everybody thinks he's Irish, and that I'm doing like a potato famine joke. Even Irish people think he's got an Irish accent. So I don't know if I'm wrong or if they're wrong.
Well, it doesn't cut that deep, though. There's no sort of political...
No, the last thing I would do is say Irish people are horrible little goblins who live in cupboards and eat crisps. That's the last thing I would be. As subtext goes, that's the last thing I would want to say.
Did he appear in one other video? Did he appear?
He did appear in one other video, yeah. I did call back to him, and that confused people who did not know who the little man who lives in the crisps. They were like, "Who's that thing at the end? What was there a goblin there?"
It was a nice twist.
It's very difficult to establish lore on 30-second long videos. You can't. I don't have my own wiki. There's no Wikipedia place to look up any of these characters.
We should fix that.
We make one.
Someone create a wiki for the little man who lives in the crisps.
Yes, just for him, not for you.
Just for him, not for me. I want a Wikipedia entry for that guy.
And you're not mentioned at all. It is just a little man.
It should be written in world. So I don't want, don't mention any of the...
Pom bears should at least get him as a mascot. He should be, because
well, hula hoops won't.
Well, the mascot for Pom Bears is, of course, King Pom, the bear that appears on Pom Bears. Yeah. So, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to get rid of a beloved character like King Pom. A character definitely other people than me know the name of. The bear from the front of Pom Bears.
I'm just taking your word for it that he's called King Pom.
That is his name. There's no reason to doubt it. I don't know why you've introduced the element of doubt.
Is it short?
He is called King Pom.
Is it short for fucking Pom? Is it just the Australian company? It's just doing really well.
I think they're actually German. I don't know. Pombar, yeah, Pombarden, I think is the German name.
Oh. What about the Scottish version of it?
That would be QQ.
Well, we've mentioned that. That's got it out of the way. That's fantastic. Alasdair, Beckett-King, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. It's been an absolute joy. Mm-hmm. I'd like to go for a drink with you sometime. I think that'd be marvellous.
Yes, that'd be lovely.
Put him on the spot. Bloody hell.
No, you don't have to agree to it, but I do that to every guest.
Yeah.
So I think the podcast we'll be saying, no, not happening. Vetoed.
How awkward that,
absolutely
do you edit that out? Or
well, on the Charlie Hinkson one, we invited him round for
barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Now I realise that actually going for a drink is pretty low stakes. I realise I could have been invited for a barbecue if I'd worked a little harder.
It wouldn't be a vegan one, though.
No, it wouldn't.
No. The problem is vegan burgers, they just crumble. They just crumble through the grill. They crumble through the grill.
And we've got a wicker barbecue. Never works. Well, yeah, again, Alasdair Beckett-King, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Thank you so much and good luck with the rest of your YouTube career.
And life.
Thank you. I mean, that is a phrase that I couldn't feel less enthusiastic about. YouTube career.
It doesn't sound right.
Sorry, this is the end of the podcast. I'm going to stop undermining it. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Emmy, anything to add?
I don't have anything to add.
Fantastic. Well, I hope this works out in the edit. Yep. Thank you to Alasdair Beckett-King again. Thank you to Emmy Webber. I've been Alex Sivright, and that was the week that was. Was it?
Was it?
It was. Goodbye.
Woo!